We're going to talk about in this video the secret to manifesting. And I'm going to start it off with telling you the secret right away. The secret to manifesting is that there is no secret to manifesting. Manifesting is something that you learn because you're always doing it. If you weren't manifesting, you wouldn't be alive. If you want to know what you're manifesting in your life and how your frequency is working, just take a look around you, because your outer world is a reflection of your inner world. Your mind and your thoughts, your feelings, your energy, your frequency is what creates your outer world, is what creates your reality. We are all co-creators of our reality. And what that means is that we have the ability to actually manifest the things that we want into our life, to live the life that we want, that we truly desire. The only thing is most people get stuck on how to do it. And in this video, I'm going to dive deep in how you can change your reality, because your personality is what creates your personal reality. So let's jump into it. What's good, y'all? My name is Dre the Chosen, and I teach people how to shift their identity, how to shift their reality to manifest the life that they truly desire. So if you like content like this on how to elevate your life, mindset, spirituality, make sure you like and subscribe for more, and let's get into this video. So when it comes to manifesting, all you have to know is that it requires awareness. That's the first step, being aware of your surroundings, aware of your thoughts, aware of your thought patterns. What you think about the most starts to manifest. Where focus goes, energy flows. And a lot of people always focus on what they don't want, on things that are going wrong in their life, instead of putting their attention into what they desire. All you have to do is learn about these three key things. And those three things are: number one, alignment, frequency and vibration, and quantum timelines. I'm going to walk you through each one of these key factors when it comes to manifesting, so you can start to create the reality that you desire and learn how your thoughts, your feelings, your energy is affecting everything around you. Because you are just basically the person observing your reality. But once you understand that your subconscious mind and your limiting beliefs and how you're programmed actually creates your world around you, you're going to start to see new things show up in your world. All you got to do is just pay attention to what you're paying attention to. So when it comes to manifesting, let's start off with number one. Number one is alignment. Right now, what I want you to do is just take a moment and ask yourself, what am I aligned with? I'm going to pause for a second. Just really pause. Who is the person watching this video right now? How do you feel about yourself? What do you think about yourself? Do you have limiting beliefs? And I want you to be really honest. What do you think about yourself when it comes to your confidence, when it comes to money, when it comes to love, when it comes to your health? Congratulations to most of you guys, because if you guys are watching this video, it's either you're not aligned and you're searching for answers, or you're aligned and that's why this video came up to your For You page, because you are in the right moments and taking a step towards getting to that next level. So when we talk about alignment, let me give you an example of this. Some people say they want to look good, they want to be healthy, they want to be strong, they want to be fit, they want to be the best version of themselves, but yet they still hit that snooze button on the alarm. But yet they still make excuses to why they can't go to the gym every day. They make excuses why they don't eat healthy. So by not doing the things that you know you're supposed to be doing is not living in alignment with what you desire. If you're someone that desires to have a successful business, to have a successful relationship, to have a good-looking body, you can desire it all you want, but if your actions are not aligned with what you want to manifest, then you're not going to be able to create that reality, because you're going to look in the mirror and you can say all these affirmations that you want. You can say, I am strong, I am healthy, I am successful, but you know, because your higher self is watching, what work you're actually putting in. So if you're saying, I'm going to be strong and I'm the best version of myself, but you know you slept in today, but you know you didn't go to the gym, but you know you didn't pick up that book that you were supposed to read and you actually ended up watching Netflix instead. Your body, your mind is calculating that. Your soul is calculating everything you do, and it's creating that version of you. So when we talk about quantum theories, quantum timelines, changing your reality, you have to understand that there is a version of you out there that is a millionaire. There's a version of you out there that is a bum on the street. There's a version of you right now working at McDonald's. There's all these different versions of you. Somebody running their own business. They all exist. The thing that separates you from being here and how to collapse it is just the choices you make on a regular basis. And it starts off with your thoughts. I want you to be very aware of the thoughts that run through your mind every day. This is why it's good to turn off all the TVs, take a break from your phone, because when you sit in silence, you start to build awareness and you start to see what thoughts are running through your mind. You get to see your thought patterns, your limiting beliefs. And this is why meditation is very important, or breath work, or going for a walk, or just disconnecting from all these devices, things that are trying to take your attention away, because your attention is your biggest superpower. Your attention, your imagination, the way you visualize, what you think about most changes how you feel in your body. And your thoughts lead to feelings, your feelings lead to actions, and your actions lead to results. So if you don't feel good, you're not going to be motivated to get up and go to the gym. You're not going to be motivated to get up and work on your business. You'd rather distract yourself and scroll on TikTok or watch Netflix instead of working on your goals. And that's not because you're lazy. It's just because you're wired to distract yourself. You got to start to learn how to control your mind, control your energy first. Be the version of you that is aligned with that version that you're trying to get to. I like to think about it like this. Where you are right now, there's obviously somewhere higher you're trying to get to. We always want to grow. We always want to expand. So ask yourself, what's going to take me to that next level? I want you to write down your goals, your desires, your dreams. Focus on everything you want. What would that life look like? Who would that person be? If you're a smoker right now, does that person smoke? If you sleep in right now, does that person sleep in? If you want to be a content creator and you're only making one video a day, how many videos is that person making a day? So you got to really write out this character, this higher version of yourself. What does that lifestyle look like? And then that's how you reverse engineer it. And you start living in that alignment. And make it realistic for yourself. Because obviously it's hard to get all the way to the top, but take it step by step. Meet yourself in the middle. And then once you get used to that vibration, then you can go to another high vibration. So it's all about baby steps. It's all about building character, building discipline, building awareness, learning how to actually be that version of you that you want to be. I love this saying, you have to be and it will come. You have to become the version of yourself that is already there. And frequency is what you frequently see. So your frequency is your energetic signature, your vibration that you're putting out to the universe. So if your thoughts are saying, I will never make it, I'm not good enough, I'm not that confident, I hate making videos, I don't know anything about business, you need to start changing those programs, because the minute you say, this is my favorite words, it's already done. I am my highest self. I don't need to heal, I already am healed. Everybody loves me. You're not lying to yourself, because there's a version of you that is out there and that is true. Perception is reality. So if you say these 3 words, it's already done, and you start feeling like that, you start living like that, you are going to collapse that timeline way faster and be able to manifest your desires quicker. The thing that stops most people, because like I said in the beginning of the video, we're always manifesting, but the thing that stops most people from getting to where they want to be is their limiting beliefs. It's so messed up because it's only you versus your mind. So basically you versus yourself. And it's like, if your mind is not working for you and it's working against you, that's the biggest block right there. So the key is being aware of what thoughts are currently running through your mind, what thoughts are stopping you or blocking you. Where did those thoughts come from? Because what I learned throughout my own experience is when we're scrolling on TikTok, Instagram, we're gossiping with our friends, we're sharing our beliefs. That's why they say be careful who you even tell things to, because you might tell somebody, I'm going to start this business, and they'll be like, that will never work. Oh, I tried it. Or I heard this guy that tried it before and it didn't work out for him. Are you sure that's a good? They're going to bombard you with all their negative beliefs. And if you hear it often enough, you're going to believe it to be true yourself. So you have to persist against the resistance, so that way you're able to push through those negative thinking patterns. Because if you just believe what everybody says or what you see on social media, what you see on TV, then you're going to always self-sabotage. A perfect example of this is when I was younger, I wanted to start a YouTube channel. And somebody told me that YouTube was way too oversaturated right now. And it's hard. It's not like 10 years ago when it first happened. It's hard to become a big creator. And somebody saying that to me really blocked me at the time. until I restarted my channel right now. This is why I'm making this video. But I've learned, I've watched other people start from nothing and go to 100,000 subscribers in a couple months. YouTube is well active, the algorithm's always growing, and there's people out there that need to hear your content. The same way, if you want to start a pizza store, people are going to say there's so many pizza stores or coffee shops all over. That's not a good business. But why are there so many? Because no matter what, there's abundance. You have to think of everything in abundance. There's nothing stopping you from achieving what you want to achieve in your life, from manifesting. So you have to learn how to reprogram your mind for that success. You have to learn that there's nothing stopping you. There's a bunch of rappers, artists, singers, content creators that all talk about the same thing, but it's different coming from you. So you have to understand that there's abundance in everything in life. So when you change your mindset from lack to abundance and you start living in that alignment, you will learn how to manifest faster. You will manifest from a place of confidence, from a place of knowing, because no matter what, your limiting beliefs, they're going to be there. But you have to change that negative thought and turn it to a positive thought, and that's how you start to co-create your reality. The more you can start being aware of these demons that are fighting in your head, these negative thoughts, these bad frequencies, and you can just start changing your thoughts, look yourself in the mirror, pick yourself up, is the more that you will start to see progress and success in whatever that you're trying to manifest. That was a bar. But listen, literally, it's all in your mind. Everything starts from the mind, the mental plane, the spiritual plane, because everything exists. All realities exist. And once you understand that, you will be able to start manifesting, start identity shifting, start changing the person who is actually creating. Because when you're creating from a place of knowing, it's different than when you're creating from a place of lack, fear, doubt, and you have these negative things running through your mind. There's nobody stopping you from manifesting the life that you want. If you want luxury, if you want love, if you want confidence, freedom, financial freedom, whatever it is, you can have it. The only thing that's stopping you is those limiting beliefs. And if you want to learn how to dive deeper into this from the spiritual plane, the physical plane, the mental plane, make sure you join the Elevate Academy. The link is in the description, because there I go in depth from everything from my first spiritual awakening 5 years ago, how I manifested this lifestyle right now from Toronto to Miami right now where I live is beautiful. I've always wanted to live somewhere where it's warm, where it's nice weather, where it's hot, people are active, I can network. There's a bunch of content creators around me, people working out. It's like a hustle city. It makes me feel motivated. And I was able to do that by identity shifting and knowing with a clear vision what I wanted and not stopping till I was able to get there. And we're going to dive deeper into this. Just make sure you continue to watch this series. If you haven't already, go check out the other videos on my channel where I talk about identity shifting, where I talk about breaking limiting beliefs. And like I said, if you want to dive deeper, join the Elevate Academy, because I have videos from 5 years ago that I no longer have on this channel that is exclusive, and I post exclusive content on there, and you can join the community where you can talk to me directly and others who are going through their awakening and manifesting their dream life. So guys, if you like this video, if you found it helpful, make sure you like, subscribe, share this with a friend, and I will see you in the next video.